Good afternoon, everyone. We're at Savers in Newington. We got physical media. All of these items got changed, alright? Here's the first roll. We have some Blu-Ray movies. What do you got, alright? We got 50 Shades of Grey, Hop, The Best of Me, Behind Over, Across the Universe, Tad, Knife and Day, Frozen, Berlin, Super Bad, Behind Over, Miracles from Heaven, and The Lucky One. What do you got, alright? 50 Shades of Grey. Never heard of that one. Here's Hop. That's a Jew family film. That looks cool. The Best of Me. That's a lovely romantic. That looks cool. Behind Over. That looks like a funny one. I have this on DVD. That looks cool. That looks funny. Ness. Across the Universe. Here's Tad. I have that one on DVD as well. Yep, I have that one. What's this? Marine Aquarium. That looks cute. That looks cool. There's Bass and that looks funny. Knife and Day. Tom Cruise and Cameron Dice. Whoa. Oh, here's Frozen. That looks cool. Wow. Furry Nate. That looks cool. Furry Nate is such a really good 3D animated film. I have watched this on DVD months ago. Looks not bad. Super bad. Whoa, look at this. Whoa. Second wall of these DVDs. We got lots of DVDs to choose from. Hey? Safe Haven, World Trip, War of the Marines, Return of a King, Knife and Day, Ostapars and Gold Member, V for Vendetta, Little Miss Sunshine, Intarish, it's definitely a TV show. Wappy Length, that's 40-year-old classic, including David Bowie, Weeze, as per the TV show. We got a lot of DVDs to choose from. Hey? Werewolf, Cleopatra, Forget Paris, Anger Management, White Sands, Whole Dork, it's definitely the latest show. These are the ones. Bills Are Big on the book by Winston Graham. It's definitely the latest show. Yes, Death Blue. I watched this on DVD. Pretty cool. The Mosquito Coast. The best of Bonanza. American Pie. American Wedding. Bay Daddy. Pearl Harbor. Max. Murder She Wolf. Those are series from the for until 1996. Featuring Angela Lansbury, She's Having Baby, Hannibal, Old School, and Matrix. The fourth wall. We got a lot of cool stuff. Like movies and TV shows and DVDs to get by. Alright? Batman Forever, Orbit, Batman, Friday Night Lights, Troy, Red Eye, War Room, Caddyshack, that's a funny one. Here's a fifth roll. Check out the movie, The Flintstones Collection, with Park Rayton, Whoa, How to Train Your Dragon, Sleepless in Seattle, Priest 2, Disco, Magic Mike, Voice of Abu, Give Up, Shoes, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Watch Hour, Run Ups, Afternoon Convention. Here's a bottom bowl. What do you got? Alright? Yes Man, Finding Nemo, Transformers, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, King Kong, My Cousin Benny, The Last of the Mohicans, War Dogs, The Usual Suspects, Captain Cookson, The Secret, Central Little Man, Captain Cookson's The Secret, Swinton, Dammer at School Mucks, A Family Story, Star Wars, Creations of the Fifth Wizard of Oz. Let's go to the next one. Alright? We got Barbershop, All Pass, Obsess, The Rainmaker, Fantastic Four, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, August, Osage Country, Ages of God, Cowboy Exercises videos featuring Belly Blinks, Sahara. Oh boy, look at these. Those are Alpha Video Classics on DVDs. Those are cool. Look at this. Here's an Abe. Never heard of that one. Wow. Look at these classics. Those are cool. Wow. Look at these. Hales. Wow. Whoa. Look at these. Whoa. Wow. Those are cool. Trend Husbands. That looks cool. Wow. It's all brand new factory seal. Whoa. Wow. Those are cool. Wow. Unforgotten Crime. Wow. These are old. Look at this. Wow. One. Cool. Dark Mountain. Wow. Those are cool. The Fishers in Ilac. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Whoa. Wow. And whoa. 3 brownies in his life. Whoa. Wow. Look at this. I might put these back. Wow. It's all factory seal on DVDs. What do you got? Wow. Here's more Alpha. Look at these ones. Wow. Wipe Ahead, Prince of Thieves, LA, The Haunting in Connecticut, Australia, Cylinder, Mr. D's, The Queen of a Cave Bear, Peter Pan. Oh freaking god. Look at these. These are all Alpha. These are all brand new factory seal. Look at these. Behave yourself. I like that one. I never watched that one. Whoa. Wow. The One Condine. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Look at this. Dangerous Lady. Wow. Wow. Babyface Morgan. Whoa. Wow. Oh freaking god. Whoa. Oh freaking god. Son of Anarchy, Mr. Lone in Chinatown. Whoa. Look at this. Whoa. These are all Alpha. Wow. The Girl Who Came Back. Whoa. Girl from Wild. Wow. Danger on the Air. Wow. The Spy Nets. Whoa. 2 Way for Tears. Borrow Hero. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Trap. Whoa. Daughter of a Tongue. Whoa. Wow. Look at this. Wow. The Versailles. This is all cool stuff to get by. Look at this. Wow. Hey, wow. This. No Hands on the Clock. That was cool. Navy Blues. Wow. The Name Night Lady. Wow. Wow. The Trail of Kate Nicole. I never see about one. Wow. Look at these bastards. Canyon Hawks. Wow. Whoa. Holy smoke. Whoa. Holy wow. Wow. We got a lot of Alpha Video Classics on DVDs. We got so much stuff. Yeah, bye. Whoa. Whoa. Girl on the one. Whoa. 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 The Quick and the Dead. I've never seen that one. Felix Weston. Whoa. Now we're in, wow. Look at this. Holy smoke. Wow. Lots of classics on DVDs. Whoa. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Bob Steele. Looks like the same name. He was a famous radio station guy from Hartford. That's Bob Steele. That was cool. Wow. Those are cool. Whoa. The fourth wall. Whoa. Wow. Look at this. There's more. Alpha. Wow. Police Patrol. Danger Valley. Whoa. Whoa. Yes, sir. That's okay. Whoa. Fake a sky. Wow. Look at this. Here's all brand new factory seal. Where it came from Alpha Beta. That's part of the oldies. Look at this. The Mantasses. Those are cool. Whoa. Look at those ones. Whoa. Wow. Here's the other side. Here's the fifth wall of movies and TV shows and DVDs. Who you got? Alright? Wow. There's more. Wow. Fear M&A. Whoa. Wow. Those are cool. What's this? Connie Parade. Wow. The Psychic Danger. Wow. Shed No Tears. Crime Patrol. Nightlife in Reno. Wow. I cannot see those. Wow. Look at those oldies. Wow. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. That's it. Whoa. Wow. The last DVDs for DVDs. We have some kids film refounds on DVDs. We got Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, The Secret of Man 2, Tammy to Arrest You, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Mickey's Twice Upon Christmas, The Wild, Despicable Me 2, Lassie, Wherever Friend Goes. Wow. Second one, we got Snow Dogs, Monsters Inc., The Lion King, 1.5, Christmas Connie Crashing, Nobody's, Stuart Little, Spooky Buddies. Wow, look at this. Whoa. We got a lot of cool stuff to get by. Looks all cool. There's Tom and Jerry, the movie. That's my movie. That's my stuff. All we have at home. I watched it before. I have that one. Here's some Fox and the Hound. That's a cool one. Yep, I have that one. Tom and Jerry, Crazy Chases. Whoa. 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 Look at this. Whoa. Wow. There's a fourth wall. Wow. Look at this. Oh boy, look at these. Those are all old classics on Alpha Beta on DVDs. Here's Bulldog, Edition. Those are cool. Wow. Soldier on Emma. Whoa. Okay, Mill. It's been 50 years old. Wow. It's almost modern classic. Tokyo File. Whoa. Dollface. Whoa. Hold that one. Whoa. Wow. The pain for Qual. Wow. Playing against her. Whoa. Sundown. Wow. Whoa. Look at this. Alpha. Wow. CRR. Whoa. We gotta get going. These food, we got on the bus. Wow. Look at this. Look at these classics from Alpha Video on DVDs. Whoa. There's the oldies. I might get oldies anytime soon. Here comes trouble. I might get those for free on YouTube as well. If they love. Look at this. Hitler, they are alive. Look at this. Whoa. The last 2 rolls for today on DVDs. Alright? There's Fresh Kids, Fever Fish, Hot White, of course, Love, wow. Ice Age series, Alligator, whoa. Last one, wow. This is all we got for today on DVDs. Let's go, yeah, recycle quickly. Alright? Those are 45 RPM records, whoa. There's audio cassettes. Those are mostly from the 80s and 90s. Video recorders. Look at those. Wow. Look at these. These are all CDs. Those are compact disc. What do you got? Alright? Look at these ones. Wow. Different music choices. From the 80s, I tell. Wow, look at this. Wow. Railroad. Wow, look at this. Last 2 rolls is all music choice. Here you go. Alright, let's check on VHS tapes quickly. Alright, we have some VHS tapes. Do you get by? Alright. We got Jerry Maguire, The Fugitive, 10 Cup, Behind 4, Wait October, Apollo 13, Fail Safe, Bush Cassidy, and the Sundance Kid, Big Daddy, Casablanca. Here's the second wall. The Score, Driving Miss Daisy, Dying Young, Notting Hill, and Love and War, Young Guns, Fashion, Roof of Life, Your Conquest, Werewolf, The Green Mile, Music of the Heart, Powder, Quill, Phase, never heard of that one, Exorcist, Love You to Death, El Dorado, Rio Grande, oh boy, look at this, Wild McDowell. If you're a 90s kid like me, if you grew up watching these, you'll love to see those. Those are cool. That's pretty cool. I have those when I was a kid. Wow. There's below the Adventures of Pinocchio, Kids and Girls, Wario and Juliet, Gift by Dawson, Sweepy with Andy, Intersection, Absolute Power, Dirty Harry, Robots in Paris, the movie, Free Willy 2, Indicate Up and Night, Master Beast, Hold 1 2, Apollo 13, Field of Dreams, The Fruitive Decision, The Journal Fire, The Philadelphia Story, Star Trek Movies, Benny Got Lecter, Aladdin, Jump the Ball, and Aladdin. Those are a couple of Disney cartoons. I think this is the last one for today. This is all we got as per physical media. Alright? But first, what we got? The Great Outdoors, Way Out, Disclosure, Looker of the Year, Somewhere in Time, Aaron Jones, and The Last Crusade, Miguel, Exodus, My Fair Lady, Eye of the Beholder, Second Wolf, Big Comanchers, Mickey Blue Eyes, Pink Your Wagon, The Good, the Bad and Hungry, The Shoes of the Fisherman, Airport 1975, Dayfall, One Fine Day. There's a Fur Wolf. Quickly. Hey, we got Grease, Home Alone 3, Apollo 13. What's this? Fifth. Wow, that's old. Magnetech video. That's a classic. Look at this. Wow. That's theft. Wow. The fourth roll. Wow. This is pretty much everything we got. As per physical media. This is all we got. Alright? This is it for today. I hope you guys, thank you for watching the video. Yeah, have a great day.